joining us now here in the living room, our good friend Father Willy Raymond and our newest friend, Paulina Cerrilla. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Great to be here.
Paulina's involved in a new movie from Family Theater called Family Dinner. What we're going to do now is take a look at a clip from that movie, and we'll come back and we'll talk to both of you. Great. Let's take a look.
Hey everyone, this is Christina. We're ready to take it to the next level.
Yes, definitely.
Nana, how do you know if somebody loves you?
That's why I said don't tell your parents. You know, why don't we just keep it between you and me?
Were you really trying to lie to us? I'm very disappointed.
This is so unlike you.
I'm sorry. It's just, he's the first boy I've liked who likes me.
Really hope you're right about Lucas.
All right, I just wanted to get to know you better.
I'm more worried about Mom.
Kitchen, now.
Mom, Dad, if you met Lucas, you'd like him, I swear. So let's have a family dinner together. All of us. This Friday.
Real love puts someone else first. It gives everything and expects nothing in return.
Dinner's ready.
And we are back here with Paulina and Father Willy, and that looks like a great movie. We're going to get into the movie in just a moment, but first, Father Willy, if I could talk to you, you're president of Holy Cross Family Ministries, and I know you were involved at Family Theater and running that for a few years too as well. Maybe if you could tell us a little bit about Family Theater Productions.
Sure. Family Theater, Paulina was just saying this morning, that it's got a great location. It's right on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood, and it was founded by Father Patrick Peyton back in 1947. It was his plan to use the media, especially radio, television, and film, as a megaphone to get his message out to all the world, that the family that prays together stays together. And he's a candidate for sainthood now too, by the way. And this year we have a very interesting plan to present to the congregation for the causes of saints, and to the Holy Father, we hope, the positio, the summary of his whole life, so that we're really excited about that coming up. But this movie, Family Dinner, is wonderful. It's related directly to one of the luminous mysteries of the Rosary, the institution of the Eucharist, and yet it's a freestanding story as well about the true meaning of love and self-sacrifice and all of that. And I think what I really like about this movie is that it gets into the role of the domestic church makes the direct connection between the family dinner and the Eucharist that we celebrate as the family of the people of God, and which Thanksgiving. So this is the perfect time for us to be bringing it out.
The Manifest Mysteries series has just been such a great part of our lineup here at Catholic TV. And Paulina, you play the role of the daughter who has some interesting news to share with the family, and you invite people to the dinner table. Tell us a little bit about your role.
Right, absolutely. Christina, more than interesting, I'd say surprising, because Christina is a 15-year-old girl who's not necessarily allowed to date quite yet. And guess what? She has a boyfriend. Yeah. So she, in order to figure out if she's allowed to have a boyfriend, what's going on, she actually brings the family together for a family dinner, which is much needed. And throughout, I guess you'll have to see what happens.
You touched on it a little bit, Father Willy, too. Talk about the whole process and what sort of inspired the approach to make these films through the light of the mysteries of the Rosary.
It actually goes back to the early 90s when Father Peyton wanted to find a more creative way to share the mysteries of the Rosary, and so he started these half-hour dramas that would be contemporary stories with teen protagonists and reach a younger audience as well. And we've continued that. We've been making our way as we have the resources through the Mysteries of the Rosary. And when we started, there were only 15 mysteries, and then, as you know, Father, Pope John Paul added 5 extra ones. So we're saying, "Oh my God, here we go."
We wanted to see what was next from Family Theater.
Right. Let's see what these guys could do now.
Exactly. So we're really interested in making sure that we use the latest technology, and as part of developments in recent years too. We've gotten very involved with the internet, and so we're showing a lot of our classic programs on the internet. We've repurposed a lot of them in smaller bite sizes. So, and we're also we're hoping to make these available on Catholic TV, but also in other outlets, and they're really popular with confirmation programs all around the country because they're short enough that they can hold on to the interest of the young people, and we have people like Paulina in them. So actually, she's in 3 of them.
Excellent.
So this is the first one that she's in.
I've used some of them as a DRE for confirmation prep, so I know how valuable they are, but certainly for Catholic TV. And now, Paulina, you've had like a great career, body, even as such a young person, as a contestant on a singing show, a spokesperson for CoverGirl, iconic American makeup here. So tell us a little bit about that and what attracted you to the role of Christina.
Sure, yeah. I was on season 3 of The Voice, and I've been a CoverGirl representative for the U.S. and Latin American markets. And I'm also on Awesomeness TV, which is a show on Nickelodeon once a week. So you'll occasionally see me there. But as an actress, you're always looking, hey, how can I spread a positive message? I'm taking advantage of the fact that not only is this my craft and do I love to do it, but I know that it has the potential to reach many people. And in the industry I'm in, people in this can change the world. So when I found out about Family Theater Productions, I was thrilled. And being a Catholic myself, this is the kind of message I want to be spreading to the youth. So when I found out about Family Dinner and Christina, Christina and I, the character and I, we just clicked, and it worked out. And I've had the best time working with these guys.
Good.
Talk about your experience filming. Now, is this one of the first things that you've done in terms of shooting films, or have you done this before?
I've actually done one film before. I was the lead and I produced the film. It was released earlier this year at the Chinese Theater in Hollywood, which was pretty huge. I was so excited. Yeah. But this is the first time that I'm doing Catholic media, religious media. So I'm very excited, and this is one of 3, so I'm very excited to continue this journey with them.
That's great. Tell us about your film that you produced.
String Theory is very different from Christina. Oh my goodness, I play a homeless woman. So yeah, I play a homeless musician, and there's actually original music throughout the film, and it's beautiful. It's a wonderful film. And there's a gorgeous arc, but yeah, I'm just so thrilled to be working and doing so many things right now. I feel extremely blessed, so I just feel the need to really share the religious aspect as well of my life, which is very important.
That's great.
Excellent. And viewers here on Catholic TV are going to have the opportunity to watch Family Dinner on Thanksgiving Day, but if people want to get their own personal copy that they can play anytime they want, where would they go and get that, Father Willy?
Sure. They can go to HCFM, the store, and there's a store where we have them available for sale. And you can also go to familyrosary.org, or you can go to familytheater.org if you want to see more pictures of Paulina. And, if I could say, too, I was just telling her about Vanity Fair recently had an interview with Maureen O'Hara, who just turned 94.
Wow.
And Paulina's going to turn 19 on her next birthday, so I was thinking they're the extremes of this. And I got to know her a little bit in Hollywood, and one of the things I really like about her is that she's had this fabulous career with John Wayne and The Quiet Man and Miracle on 34th Street. They asked her, "What's your most treasured possession?" And she said, well, this may sound corny, but it's the rosary, my rosary.
That's great.
So she's thoroughly Hollywood, but also she's back in Dublin now, and she's been faithful to her faith all along. And
Fabulous actress, great body of work,
Yeah.
very authentic and a lot of integrity. So our prayers will be with you for that, because it's a tough
Paulina's-
industry you're in, Paulina.
Yeah.
So we're
She's
so
following
grateful.
right in her footsteps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope so.
Maybe
Beautiful.
we'll have you back here when you're 94. I might not be here. Well, thanks so much, Paulina, for being with us. Father Willy, too.
Pleasure.
And